I am Christian James Nazareth, and I am the co-founder of Beyond ASEAN, or Be a Young Hero on Disasters. I live in one of the most disaster-prone countries in the world. Growing up in the Philippines, it is kind of a norm to experience typhoons, flooding, storm surges, tsunamis, and all kinds of disasters all year round. However, in 2013, Typhoon Haiyan, the strongest typhoon ever known to man, devastated my country. Hearing about this, I went to the area, and from this, it gave me an intense feeling of pain. And I told myself that I was tired. I was tired of all this norm, of all the devastations from all these disasters. And maybe, just maybe, I can do something about it. Hence, we launched Beyond ASEAN, and it started with the thinking, why not empower the youth to create social initiatives for disasters in their own communities? And by harnessing the grit and passion of the youth, we hope to see them as the leaders in their communities for disaster resiliency. Beyond ASEAN is an accelerator and an incubator for community-based ventures for the ASEAN youth. We've conducted booth camps in the Philippines and Indonesia, which are uniquely designed and tailor-fit. First, youth leaders engage in dialogue with established institutions and sectors that address issues about disasters. They get to interact with international and local organizations, government units, NGOs, and the media in order to situate themselves. After which, they are mentored by these leaders as they develop their own community-based projects. They undergo training from project ideation, business model, formulation, social media mobilization, sustainability mapping, and even project marketing and branding. And these projects will then be validated as the leaders will then immerse them in the community site visits. At the end of the bootcamp, the youth leaders will then pitch their projects, their social ventures, to the funders and partners, and which will then be awarded with seed funding. These projects will then be further mentored and linked up with partners as they will eventually launch their ventures in their own communities. So we envision the future of Beyond ASEAN to expand and be replicated in more and more communities and locations, not just in the Philippines and perhaps all over Southeast Asia, and why not the world. What we ultimately want to see is a world where disasters is never a norm. And we want to see a world where the norm is the resiliency of the communities beyond any disasters and beyond any adversaries.